So I want to give a second review on this, on the VelocityClip handlebar mount. So there's a few problems with it actually. So let's start with the angle adjuster. This here is so that this mount right here doesn't move, and you can keep it locked. So when you're recording or using it, it stays put. The thing I found is that when I hit a lot of bumps and vibrations, this bike mount sways back and forth a lot. So what happens is, I'll show you guys. This will move actually. See? It'll move. I'm not trying to break it or anything, but that's what the point of this thing here is, to prevent that from doing that. So that's a downside if you're trying to record some videos and this thing just changes angles. Second thing is so the way this thing works right here is that you unscrew this or you tighten it. Right now I'm unscrewing it, and it'll come loose, and that way you can adjust to your phone or to your camera or whatever, and you hold it down, put pressure on it, and then you tighten it, and it should keep the phone or camera in place. So what I found is, after a couple of vibrations or bumps, the phone will try to wiggle its way out, and this rubber will wear out because the phone is wiggling so much and shaking, that the rubber here wears out, and eventually your phone is able to slide out and fall out, even with as much pressure as you put it. What I found that helps to keep your phone even more secure, so you feel safe with taking your phone out on the road. I have these came with the Garmin computer device that I have, and what I do is I wrap it around the phone and on top of the clamp. So what I found that helps is I put this rubber band around, and it'll hold the phone even more secure. That way the phone won't fall out, and you feel safe with taking your phone out on the road without it having to fall out. But yeah, this doesn't come with the VelocityClip mount. So like I said, that's one flaw. That's another flaw of the VelocityClip bike handlebar mount. And another thing, this plastic I think is cheap. Not that I hate it or anything. This is a great. It has potential to be a great mount for people who take it out on their bikes and stuff. But what I found here is that it's simple. You just, the way this thing is a two-part mount. So like you remove it like so. One second. Yeah. So it'll just slide right out. This here. So what it does is you just just put some pressure in there. Boom, click. All right. So one day I was out on the road and I just tapped my phone, and this whole thing just fell out, and I wondered, and then I clicked it back in, and I was like, oh, it looks like it just came loose a little bit or something. It was like a little loose, and then I noticed that this somehow just broke. It just broke off. So now what I have to do is I have to set it this way, because it if you can see here the way this is designed, so now if I clip it this way, which facing that way, this way, if I want to see the GPS or the footage, it will not stay put now, because it can just come right off even if you click it right in, because this thing broke. It's cheap plastic that just came off, and so now what I have to do is face it this way, and it'll stay put. But now I can't look at the GPS unless I angle it this way, and even still, yeah. And like I said, this thing is supposed to just alright, so what you're supposed to do with this thing right here is you're supposed to loosen it, and eventually it'll be loose. And what you do here is then you'd be able to do this very easily, and then you would tighten it up again, and then it would, you know, it'd be harder to do it, to adjust it. But on the road, when you're on a bunch of bumps and it's swaying back and forth so much, eventually it'll just adjust by itself. So, you know, that's, so overall this bike mount, I don't know what you guys think, if you have one or not. Honestly, I'd rather just get a refund for it, and I'm gonna see if I can get a refund, because, you know, I used it as it was meant to be used. I didn't, you know, mistreat it. As you guys can see, that I know how to use it. But this is just for you guys, whoever owns or wants to get a VelocityClip bike mount. You know, this is the product right here, and I just showed you guys the flaws of it. I think it could be a good bike mount, but honestly it's not really. I'd rather get a different bike mount. So yeah, like I said, cheap plastic. This thing just came right off, and now it won't hold this. And this thing doesn't really stop this from moving. So if you're recording videos, it will jump up or down. Second, this rubber here wears out, and so then your phone, after some vibrations, your phone will be able to slide out. So you have to use this. One more thing, actually. So this thing where I'm just gonna call it the VelocityClip. The VelocityClip attaches right here, where this right here. So this mount, whatever, this clip, it actually did not fit this handlebar. It came with these. So I had to go to the hardware store and pick up this longer one. Let me just remove this right here. So as you can see here, alright, so as you can see here, the left one I had to go pick up at the hardware store, because the right one, is the one it came with, is too small and it wouldn't fit around the handlebar, so I had to go pick up two of these guys. So that's the VelocityClip product for you. You know, be cautious about it. Be you know, you've been warned. You know what you're gonna face. You know, if you thought this was helpful, please give it a thumbs up and like it, and leave some comments and let me know what you guys think about it yourselves.